Well, there sure is a lot of orbs on Earth. This is sort of like the young ones getting up and forming clusters, first small clusters, then larger ones. And the more them form a cluster, the more go up higher and higher and finally go to space. But not until they have a formidable large cluster. But as you can see, they do breathe on the Earth. And there's zillions of them all over. This is like one little spot. We're actually like walking through a sea of them, or an ocean of them, here on Earth. And these are like not always in our dimension, because they can be light, they can just be energy, totally invisible, and they can be orb clusters. Even these little ones are orb clusters. Even they are made of smaller orbs. There's no orb that's not a cluster. They're cluster organisms, and they're smart cluster organisms. And these are not mosquitoes or any kind of an insect that is earthbound. These are the ones that form very large clusters and then go off into space. But they breed on the Earth, because the big ones come down here and I don't know if they lay eggs. I saw them, I have a video of them just sort of like teleporting a whole bunch of them out of one little orb on a electrical wire. You know, one of those large electrical wires that supply electricity to homes. And, and there's a lot of them. They use our electricity to get energy. They use the entire electrical grid. As you can see, they're always around electrical wires like that. But I'm going to shoot over here so that you can really see them. And this is just one little spot. Watch, I'll hold the camera in one spot. Watch how many tiny ones and then larger ones go by. But they can grow to enormous size up in space, and they form enormous clusters, and then they go on to make stars. Imagine these little things like that. Big things have small beginnings, and that's what's the, paraphrasing some old story. I've heard to see that one. That was a bigger one. And there's a whole lot of them. Now they know I'm filming them, and now they're blurring the camera. You see? I always said they were smart. Okay, so the Earth itself is inundated with these organisms, and the point behind the whole thing is, being that the Earth is their breeding ground, they are not going to allow anyone to destroy this planet. They would rather first destroy those responsible, even if it means the entire human population. If we go on destroying the planet as we are, they'll just flood us like rats or cause some other catastrophe. in the past billions of years, or at least a couple of 100 million years, they've made a lot of species go extinct. Whether they pushed a big rock onto the earth and wiped out the dinosaurs, with an asteroid or a comet or something like that, or else they caused a flood by just pushing the water, over that Black Sea area there in the Mideast, pushing it over the edge and flooding the entire old world. That's the story in the Bible with Noah, but that's not where it started. It started even before, way before Noah. That was just a story that was adopted from Babylonia, and prior to that from the first people that were slaves to these things. Now they can, when they cluster like this, see, there's big ones. When they cluster like this, the thing is, they can cluster into any shape, any form, any color, any kind of entity, and you wouldn't know the difference even if they clustered into yourself. You'd be questioning, which one is me. So they're all very bright, a high degree of intelligence, and they don't have to be in our dimension, and they use our planet as a breeding ground. They actually, when they get bigger, live in space. They are only on Earth when they're small, but they do come and, when things threaten the Earth, like either people or some other kind of form of life, they wipe it out. So now, I don't think anyone can say these are reflections or anything else, because what you're looking at are orbs, and there's a whole lot of them all over. And now they're blurring my camera. See? Because they know I'm filming them. I'll just keep it going. Because these little ones, they can blur it for, a little while, but not forever. Like the stars, they can just turn it off. And even destroy it. I've had cameras destroyed and all kinds of things. Even my computers. I've lost 3 cameras and 3 computers and 1 printer so far doing this stuff, so it gets expensive, especially when you're using, good equipment. Look how many. Let's find some bigger ones. But it's the little ones that make the difference, because those little ones grow to the size of stars. Like it takes a long time, but not that long, because they have a long life cycle. They go through development phases. I used to keep a few little ones at home. Then they multiplied, and I've seen the phases they go through in their cycles. I counted about a dozen And there's probably more. And they're very hardy organisms. They can withstand heat, they can withstand cold, they can withstand no atmosphere. They go into water like they were born in water, you know, and like I said, they could be anything they want, because they're smart enough to imitate, and they learn very fast. So look at it, some of them are much bigger than others. And this is like this is at least a kilometer away from me. So even those small ones aren't that small, but you can see bigger ones every now and then. But they're always around electrical wires and you know, wherever there's electricity. But they're also in trees, they're on the ground, and they blur my camera really good. Okay, all those blurs are caused by them. They have electromagnetic pulse like they send out, which affects the camera. That's why I put out a video with photos of them near a plane, a jet, and that electromagnetic field that they have can cause instrument failure, or give the wrong readings to the pilot. It can cause a serious accident, or if they touch the fuselage or the wing or any part, they can release a plasma charge like lightning and down a jet or any other plane. They could just start a fire or just blow it up. Okay, so
Photographer? Ready.
you can never have peace. Okay. So basically speaking, now you see the facts. And I'm not making it up, because no one can make this up. I don't know why other people don't see them. They're everywhere. Like I don't need to look through a camera to see them. I just see them. They cleared out. They didn't like me taking photos. They moved over. See how fast some of them go? They can go at least the speed of light when they want to. But they can also stand still. That was a big one. Well, big compared to these other ones. But you see, they're all in different sizes, and that's what makes up a star. You know, from small like this to enormous. The size practically of the star. And these are like babies. And they've been around longer than us. And I'm sure they'll be around long after us. So, basically speaking, these are real survivors. I think that their species stems back from the Big Bang. I have posted photos of what a large orb looks like that's as large as a star. And I also have posted photos of what one of these little ones looks like that I had at home in a jar. So if you check my channel, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about and what they look like. And these are very capable creatures. They have a lot of appendages. They're keen predators if they want to be, and they have that electromagnetic pulse they can send out and cause real damage, almost like a pulse gun. But these are, natural electromagnetically charged organisms. See, every time the video blurs, that's because they don't want me to shoot and show them. So you keep moving out of sight. Eventually they're all gonna just disappear. There's less and less of them because they've caught on to me filming. So somebody asked the question on my channel, do I still see them around my house? Well, I think it was JBG that asked me. Okay, man, here's your answer. I sure do. I just, don't look for them because I see them every day. I mean, I don't film them because I see this every day without even the camera. So I'm kind of looking in space for what they do up there and how they create all that dark matter and all that dark energy, because we can't see them in space unless some are big. We can't see them in space because for one reason is they can do that, blur your camera, they can destroy your camera. The other part is they can blend in to any color, any shape, appear to be something else. They have a million ways. They could become invisible. They could go into another dimension. All kinds of things. They have a million and one ways of disguising or hiding. So it's very difficult to film them even here. I'm going to back off and see if I can change their strategy a little bit. No, they're still blurring the camera. See, they all left. And now they're coming back. But they all practically left. Okay then. I'm not gonna look for one at a time. You saw enough of them. But there's the proof that they are here and all over the place. There's no doubt about it. I'm just looking up on this wire. This is where I caught the one that was teleporting a whole lot of them out of itself. Like it was acting as a teleport station. Probably like that one's doing right now. It's small, I can't really tell. Okay, I think that's a teleporting situation going on. And that's down by the lake and it's starting to get hazy. I'm gonna take a shot. That wasn't good. Yeah, it's getting hazy and foggy. And now I get an orb on my lens. Okay, I'm gonna stop because there's one right on the lens.